Hello everyone, welcome to All Aboard Resin Creations. Today I'm going to make a little teddy bear and I'm going to be using Resin Crete, and it's a mixture of 100 grams powder to 30 grams water. So I'm going to start by adding, I want 250 grams of powder, so I want 75 grams of water. So we'll add that in. A little bit over, but that's okay. And then we'll add 250 of the powder. I always add the powder to the water. I just find it mixes up easier that way. You don't get any clumps at the bottom that don't want to mix in. Right, so let's get this mixed up. Set those to the side. We don't need those anymore. And the lovely thing about Resin Crete is it comes out white. And I do want a white teddy because I want to make him a little Christmas teddy. So we can get this mixed up. Make sure you scrape along your sides, around the bottom. And this mould I'm sure I got from Temu, but if I can find it, I'll link it in the description. Right, that's all mixed up, so let's get that poured in. I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom first. And then I'm going to give it a squidge round just to make sure there's no air pockets in those little ears. Give it a bash. And we can add some more. Give it another little wiggle jiggle. Another little squish. And then we'll top this little fella up. Making sure it gets into that little tail. Give that little squish. Sorry, can't see me there. There's a little tail there. And then we're just going to top that up. I've got a little bit left there. What can I put that in? Right, I'm just going to make some little beads, little white square beads with the leftovers. Oops, a bit too much in that one. I think I'll be able to poke it through though. That was just enough to make 6, so that's good. I think I'll just take a little bit out. Those ones. I'll just use a kitchen towel just to soak up a little bit. Same with that one. Same with that one. So now we can see the little bubbles on the top, so that should be all right now. Right, so we'll let this set up for couple of hours. It does say 30 minutes on the packet, but I think because this is quite large, I think I'll leave it a little bit extra. So I'll see you in a little while when it's all ready to demold. Right, this is all cured up now, so we can get these out. Let's just start with these, shall we? Just get these out first. Our little white beads. We can use those in a keychain or something. Quite nice. Plain, but you can always draw on them. Don't have to leave them plain. So that's those. Let's put them to one side. Right, let's get our little teddy out. See what he's looking like. Will I be able to do this without putting him against my belly? I don't know. Right, there's our little teddy. I must have had some pink stain on there because it's come out on his face. But that's okay, we can live with that. That's all right. So we're going to decorate his face. We've got a hat and scarf to go on him for Christmas. So we can either put a little bobble hat on him or a Christmas hat. So let's get these out of the way. Put those to one side. And we'll start off by colouring in. I'm just going to use a Sharpie pen. I'm just going to colour in his nose. His little nose done. I'll give him some eyes. Little button eyes. I think we need a thinner pen to do his mouth. Another little thin pen. Right, I'm just going to find my other pen. Right, we got another Sharpie pen, but it's a fine nib. So we're going to go around his, give him a smiley face. And then we can always tidy up the eyes a little bit. Right, so that's a little face done. And now what I want to do is, I've got Posca pen, red one, and we're gonna colour in his little pads. So I think what I'll do is, while I'm just doing these colouring in bits, I'll put you on a fast forward, let you listen to some music, and I'll be back with you in a minute.
Teddy bear with a hat, candy cane stripes as he stands there at glistening snow falls flat, windows glow inside where all are sad. Scarf so red it wraps around tight, catching snowflakes in the night. This teddy's here for all that's light, bringing joy till morning light. Hug him tight, feel his cheer. Christmas time, the best time of the year. With his hat and scarf so near, teddy bear wipes away all fear. tree. He sits quietly just like me, present stacked for all to see. Magic fills this night with glee.
Right, that's all coloured in now. So now what I want to do is, for his eyes, I've got some coloured UV resin by Jdiction. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of the black on there. And then I'm going to get a little micro brush. Take a little bit of that. Oh, got hair in there. And then I'm just going to go over his eyes with the black, just to make him a bit more 3D. Do I like that? Yeah, that's okay. Right, so we'll cure that. Actually, no, we won't. Right, let's see if we can wipe that off. Not sure if it's going to smudge the black, that's the only thing. Oh no, it didn't, that's all right. Right, we'll wipe that off. Right, I'm going to do that again. Just put a tiny bit on. Just to make them shiny. That's better. And then we'll cure that. It's just made his eyes a bit more shiny, so that's better. And then with his pads and his ear, I've got some UV resin hard type by Jdiction, and I'm just going to put a little blob on his pad. And then cure that. And then we're going to put another blob on the other pad. And cure that one. And we're also going to put a bit on his ear. Right, let's pop that bubble. That's all right, it's already popped. And we'll cure that. Right, so now he's got shiny pads and a shiny ear and shiny eyes. So now what we want to do is we're gonna put his scarf on. So So wrap that around. So we can either stick it like that, or we can tie a knot in it. That's better, isn't it, like that? So then he's got his little scarf on. Then we need to decide whether we want to give him a bobble hat or a Christmas hat. I quite like the bobble hat, so I think we'll do the bobble hat. So I'm just going to get my glue that I use, and I use this one, this I don't know how to pronounce that, Superglue, and it comes with an activator spray, but I don't think we need the activator spray today. I think just the glue will be okay. So I'm going to put, because I want this to stretch out, because at the moment, like that, it doesn't cover much of his head, so I want it to stretch out over like that. So I think I'll put a little bit of glue over here where I want it to come to, and then I'll stretch this over and then hold that down on there. And then where I want it over here, actually that's all right like that, isn't it? Well, we'll put a little blob there anyway, just so as it doesn't flap about. So we put a little bit there. Just put a little bit of glue there. And then stretch his little hat over. Hold that in place there. And then we've got our little Christmas teddy bear. What do you think? Do you like him? So I'll take some pictures. I might do something with those, just do a quick key ring or something at the end. Well, in the pictures, I'm not going to do it now, but I'll show you in the pictures in the end. And I'll take some pictures of our little teddy bear. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Teddy bear with a hat, candy cane stripes as he stands there at glistening snow falls flat. Windows glow and sides where all are sad. Scarf so red it wraps around tight, catching snowflakes in the night.